Hello everyone, this video is about scope of ecology. Student, as the life of all organism is linked directly or indirectly to the environment, the ecological knowledge become very important in solving various day-to-day problems which are faced by all of us. See, the field of ecology has many contributions in the welfare of human beings, and various socio-economic, political and other policies of the world are now based on the ecological aspect. Relation of ecology not only with the plant sciences but also with the physical and social sciences has opened a new gateway for socio-economic and environmental problems which are being faced by us. For example, COVID-19. Student, the basic problem today is that of quality food production, and ecological knowledge has an important role in understanding the processes by which we can enhance our net production. For this, we need to look or focus more on the strategies which can improve net production in agriculture sector, and that may be crop production, weed control, soil conservation, forestation, water supplies, etc. Student, crop production is very much influenced by weeds, and the physical, biological and chemical methods we used at present to control the weeds are posing new ecological problem and upsetting the biotic balance of the nature and making our land, our water and our soil more and more polluted. Student, the activities of man have direct impact on the components of the nature. Our social, religious and economic setup have created newer ecological problem at present, that is due to our basic tendencies to exploit more and more from the nature. As father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi rightly said that Mother Earth has everything to fulfill everybody's need, but not everybody's need. So need is not problem here, problem is deed. Student, these problems have a threat on our own existence now, and now man has changed his ecological philosophy and direct his attention more on the study of ecological system. Student, our natural communities or our environment all is our natural resources which include both renewable and non-renewable. If we focus more on the renewable resources of nature, we can maintain a balance to our surrounding. But man, with his indiscriminate use of biotic and abiotic resources, has created ecological crisis. Now it will be difficult for the survival of man itself. So it is very important to regulate the utilization of these natural resources for the continuous availability in future. Means we need to look toward the sustainable harvesting or sustainable development so that we can use these resources up to the maximum and same time can keep them alive for our future generation. Students, the threat posed by atomic energy, human population explosion, as well as biobars have made it mandatory for everyone to understand environmental processes in overall way so that we can find solution for these problems. Student, the environmental pollution has now become an international problem, and to solve this, ecology has great application in understanding the causes of population and the various control measures. So students, being student of life science, you can seek solution to all these problems. See, Himachal Pradesh with its three main universities, that is Agriculture University Palampur, HPU Shimla and Horticulture University Nauni, they all have their independent department of environmental sciences, and you can think to make future in environmental sciences, to work on any of these environmental problems, that may be biodiversity conservation, that may be pollution control, that may be green technology, that may be green ecology. Students, this topic is very burning and it is also optional in your IFS courses. And see, many countries are there like Germany and Australia, whose main focus is on the environmental crisis. And if you work little bit harder in this area, you can even fetch some national or international awards. You can also have your own NGO, and you can also seek employment in private sector also, because each companies need to have an environmental consultant for their carbon emission, for their green economy and green technology. Except this, you can also see employment in teaching, because it's a part of compulsory course in all the graduate classes. And except this, in pollution control or in various environmental issues, you can seek employment. So students, in this lecture I will throw some light on the scope of ecology. Students, since all of us live in a natural or partially natural ecosystem, then studying the environment or our surrounding provide us considerable pleasure. Means if you don't have any solid reason to understand or study ecology, then you can study ecology only for your pleasure. Because you all know very well, whenever we are stressed or in depression, if we visit outside to some natural place, we feel recreated, happy or enjoyed. So we can study ecology only for our happiness. Student, human economies are based on the exploitation and management of nature or natural resources. And you all know at present, big fight among all the major countries of the world are only to make their economy strongest, and they can make their economy strongest by properly exploiting and managing their natural resources. Student, our surrounding, including us as a human being, are all natural resources for a country. And if we manage our forestry, our fishery, our agriculture in a proper way, then we can have better food and fiber for our society. Next is, human societies can often be understood very clearly from an ecological perspective. For example, population dynamics, not only of ourselves but of all the plants, animals or microorganisms in our surrounding, that can be understood better way with the knowledge of ecology. And you know very well, if we have better understanding of population dynamics, we can have idea that what uh, plant population or animal population we need to conserve, or what population can yield maximum to our well-being, so that our food, our fossil energy or our pollution control as well as sustainable development like current issues can be solved or can be looked after. Student, human appears to be changing aspect of the global environment. Our liking, our disliking, our tendency to gain more and more from the nature will all impact our nature or environment in positive manner or in negative manner. So professional ecologists believe that human activities can generate enormous harm to our natural ecosystem as well as human economies. So understanding, predicting and adapting to these issues need to be better handled at present, so that we can have solution for all our day-to-day problems. Student, because ecology is a multidisciplinary science, because environment is the originating point of all the sciences, that may be geology, geography, meteorology, pedology, chemistry, physics, economics, mathematics, statics, law, microbiology, genetics, taxonomy, agriculture, horticulture, and zoology. So, if we have better understanding of applied ecology, then we can have better result from all of these fields. For example, if we know what are our present requirement or present tendencies, then we can employ our microbes in food industry, in textile industry to give better result. And likewise, we know that at present we have shrinking of agriculture land and there is environmental pollution, so knowledge of genetics, agriculture and horticulture can yield such type of plant varieties which can give better yield or better food solution. Likewise, student, you can see if we have better understanding of taxonomy and ecological processes, you can have idea that what can be taxons or what can be the category in taxonomy which can help to maintain balance in the nature or which can give solution to our day-to-day problems. Student, urbanization seems a big factor of our present day-to-day problems. Understanding of various ecological perspectives will be helpful to manage urban areas as follow. Student, knowledge of ecology is directly linked with the environmental studies, and you know very well environmental studies seek solution of the pollution, biodiversity conservation, deforestation, sustainable development. So we can make balance between ecological and environmental studies to solve all our day-to-day problem. Next is public place. Student, whenever we have to develop any urban area, we need to maintain or make a public place which can be a good recreation center for all the individuals living at that area. Next is urban agriculture. Students, as at present we can see that maximum population is urbanizing and maximum natural places again converting into urban area, so at a result we have shrinking of the agriculture land. So we need to look urban agriculture as a solution. You might have learned about the soilless culture, hydroponics, where we can grow plant in our buildings or very less space. Next is outdoor recreation. As we are looking toward the urban development, we need to maintain some places where we can recreate, like national park, or we have to maintain zoological parks so that our children or we also can recreate at that places. Next is environmental justice. Student, this is very important aspect at present or at urbanization, because you can see whenever we develop industries at a particular area, that is prone to more environmental pollution, and we can see that to make balance or to overcome that pollution, we need to do forestation at some natural places. So that comes under environmental justice. We can impose tax on the area which emit more pollution, and we can give this money to the farmers or the persons who are doing plantation. Next is urban greenways and trails. These are the way by which we can develop green technology in urban area, or we can impose tax on the pollution emitter. Next is urban forestry. Like urban agriculture, we need to look toward urban forestry, that is developing some multi-purpose tree at the community land which can provide oxygen as well as food and fruits to urban population. Next is smart growth initiative. Student, we can have maximum output if we have a balanced environment around us. So to get smart growth initiative, we need to make a healthy or hygienic environment for the workers or the employees. Next is green designing. It is designing buildings like in a green technological way so that we can have maximum renewable source of energy there, and we need to focus less and less on the non renewable source of energy. Next is restoration of urban streams. Student, to make urban areas more healthy and hygienic for the population, we need to restore urban streams. Means we have to create a conducive environment so that there will be no outbreak of any disease. To sum up, I must say that for the survival of other organism and for his own survival, man has to be educated for the better understanding of the environment and management of various natural resources. He should focus on the conservation practices, crop production, range management, grassland, soil and water resource management, as well as pollution control for a well-being of himself or the others. So student, I am stopping here. Thank you very much for listening.